Rojo, Max here. How you doing? Let me see. How you doing, Max here? Hey, Rojo. We're just setting this up somehow here so I don't screw it up. There we go. Right. Oh, not too bad. Hey, Saigon, how you doing? Been a rotten day today. Really freaking rainy and cold as heck and a bit windy. No flying for Furball. So I went and worked on my quad a little bit, trying to solve this here flipping interference problem. Hey, TCM, how you doing, TCM? Oh, you just got back from the races? Was that quad races or horse races? Oh, you're okay. You're chasing quads, cars again with a quad? Cool. You didn't hit nobody this time again, did you? That's pretty cool, man. It seems to be a thing going on now. Oh, no, in just the last video there, and I've been battling with crappy interference on my video feed. Like, you know, like lines in it and all this, not really clear like it should be. I know the other day when I landed, I must have popped the cap off the line, the power line, so I soldered it back on again. And I put a piece of tape underneath the VTX, so in case it was causing it was too close and was causing interference with something. Hey, John Coopy, how you doing? Oh, you're driving? Oh, that's good. That's cool. Is this an open stream tonight? Well, there's no valve. She right now she's going to dinner for her birthday tonight, and she's been sick for the past couple of days now because she got a cat bite, and they had to give her a flu shot plus a penicillin shot in the other arm. It's she's on some pills, and it's making her feel real crappy. Hey, Z Joan, dude, how you doing? Yeah, she's not going to be making it tonight, that's for sure. She might make it to 11 o'clock one. Well, I popped a positive lead of the cap off the positive lead of the XT60 connector. Well, she went and didn't inherit. She took a cat from her friend's place. I mean, it's a pretty calm cat until it got to her house, and because of her two dogs. And it went bonkers on her when she picked it up to take it off her bed, and it bit her in the hand. And it all swelled up, and it's all like it was starting to get infected and all this. Yeah. So finally, after telling her to go see a doctor about it before it gets bad, she went to see a doctor. She got a shot in one arm for a flu shot, and the other shot was a tetanus shot in the other arm, and she's on pills, and it's made her all, yeah. She couldn't bend her thumb anymore. It was getting all swollen and all red and all that there. So hopefully they caught it in time. She's starting to feel a little bit better. Yeah, it bit real deep too. I mean, it must have hit her right in the tendons and the fingers there, the thumb. So it got right into the tendons there. Yeah. Carpenter Rick, how you doing? Right now, she's out having dinner with a couple of her kids. I told her, if you're gonna take penicillin pills or antibiotic pills, make sure you eat something with it. So I feel like throwing up. Well, it's the freaking antibiotics, man. You gotta eat something when you take those pills. They'll eat a hole in your gut, your stomach lining. Oh, thanks, Indigo. No problem, Ryan. You have a good dinner. You take care, man. Yeah. Hey, Mana, how you doing? Yeah, she's been feeling pretty crappy the past few days. Been sleeping it off and that. Both her shoulders hurt because when they put the needle in there, they go right to that muscle. Yeah, she's been feeling like crap. Uh-huh. So tonight she wasn't too feeling too bad until she took her antibiotic pills, and then she felt like getting sick to her stomach. I said, "Did you eat something? You got to eat something with that." Hey, Jay Santiago, how you doing? Got to eat something when you take those pills. They'll eat a hole in you. Oh, thanks, John. Yeah. Well, give her a few days. She should be okay, I think. She'll, it'll start passing. So, we'll see what happens. Yeah, you have to eat something with those pills, man, because they'll eat a hole in your stomach lining. Them things are so freaking powerful that they can cause major problems in your stomach. If you'll be going in for a cat bite, man. If you don't take anything for those pills, you're going in for the pills. Then they're gonna have to give you intravenous antibiotics, and that means a hospital stay, and she'll freak out. She's got to stay in the hospital because Val will not sit still. Oh yeah, yeah, to do all kinds of weird stuff. Well, that's cool. I don't usually put up notifications. I just go on when I'm supposed to. Yeah, I had a little lay down myself. Hey, drone shots, how you doing? Man, I took the DVD off my goggles, and holy crap, man, that wasn't easy to take that damn thing off there. Once you put those little two-sided tape things on there, man, I had to twist it to get it off. Then I used some that glue remover to remove glue. Holy mackerel, man! I'm gonna switch the DVR out. Yeah, I know. It was like I had to twist it off and then clean the shit off it and take it off the goggles as well. I'm gonna try and change out the. There's nothing wrong with the other one, but we'll see if this one here maybe that's related. When you plug in that wire, into these and into the fat sharks. Maybe it's related or something. It's causing some kind of static. I'm trying to shoot all possibilities with this. Yeah, you end up taking a paint. Oh, it's just a cheap DVR for your fat sharks. You just glue it on the tape it to the top of the fat shark so you can plug it in. It's not the Pro or anything. I got these for like $11 or something like that. It works well. I mean, I'm just trying to shoot every possibility. Joe Mack, how you doing? Maybe this is causing problems with my fat shark or something like that. I don't know. I put the damn drone back together. I tried to troubleshoot a whole bunch of issues with it. Put a cap back on, taped up under the VTX in case it's doing something. Tighten the antenna. See how it goes. If I have a nice day tomorrow, I might test that and see if it cleared it up any. I'm getting a lot of interference on my video. I don't know, maybe power issue or hi Raj, a power issue or motor sounds or something like that from it. Because the picture should be clearer than that. I got a video on there. You can actually see a little bit of the lines in it. It's not black lines or white lines. It's really annoying. The Fat Shark's power, the battery there. I'm thinking maybe that little wire where you plug into the DVD player or into the DVD and then it goes into the Fat Shark. Maybe it's causing an issue. I'm trying to explore all possibilities. Hey, Eric the Red, how you doing? Yeah, the Space One there. Meteor 5. That one. I checked all the solder joints. They all seem to be good. I lost an antenna whisker, but that wouldn't be it. It was doing it before that. Yeah, a pain in the ass. It should be clearer than that because it's a brand new camera in there. I've had some suggestions to take the camera and attach it to the VTX. And I've had some information to attach the VTX right to the battery. Yeah, I got a capacitor. I popped it off when I landed the other day, so it couldn't have been too secure on it. So I'm going to test it again tomorrow. I soldered it back on. Yeah, I'll see if that works. It's a Mamba Stack 30 by 30. Yeah, yeah. I don't Val has the same quad. I don't know if she has noise in her video or not. She hasn't her Fat Sharks kicked the bucket before she could really test it. Well, I have no idea what's going on if hers is good. It was really bad before the cap fell off. And then I put the cap down on it and it seemed to have calmed it down. But then when I landed, I must have popped the cap off. It probably wasn't soldered on there good enough. Not much room to play in that damn thing, believe me. Well, if I invite you in, I'll send it through a messenger, Facebook Messenger, because I don't know how to do it the other way. Okay, John. Yeah. There we go. You just have to click on it, it'll start it up. Thanks for clicking a like, everyone. Appreciate it. Yeah, I know. I hate the freaking noise. It's annoying. Yeah. I guess there's various things that can freak it out, you know? I mean, it's a learning thing. I've never built one before, so it's sort of like a learning thing. Fly's good. Yeah, I know. Freaking bugs me. Hey, Mr. Crowley, how you doing? Hey, Two Stroke Me FPV, how you doing? Oh, just trying to solve some freaking noise on my quad there. The Space One Meteor. Just flipping annoying when you got motor noise or some kind of interference in there. It's bugging the hell out of me. Because I know the picture's supposed to be cleaner than that. Maybe it's a problem with a VTX or something. I don't know. Hey, Proper FPV, how you doing? I took the top off the Hawk 5 so I can get at that bind button. I like to bind it to my transmitter and get it flying. Man, there's no room in that sucker, I'll tell you that. It's just packed tight. I got that off Corey Mano. Well, the motors are new. I don't think it's a bad motor. But you never know. I mean, everything sounds okay and it runs okay.
Going on, man?
No problem.
Got the Furball cup over here.
How you doing there, John?
Good. So I was thinking, one thing I wanted to ask you about that drone you're having a problem with.
Cup over here.
Oh boy, I gotta get rid of this echo on my
How you doing there, John?
computer. Good. So there you go. I fixed it.
Cool.
So one thing I was wondering is, so you have that video transmitter soldered to where now on the thing?
The VTX, you mean?
Yeah, where is it soldered? Is it soldered to where it's soldered to the ESC stack?
Well, it's soldered to the top of the Mamba stack. Where
Okay.
It says to solder it.
Okay. Yeah, where the designated spot for it, basically.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, you know, some people said just solder right directly to the battery.
Yeah, okay. That's something to try. I would do that if I were you and see if that clears it up. Solder it directly to the battery and solder it where and make sure you got a cap, you know, that comes in at the battery leads too. You know, that'll really help rule some stuff out further. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's annoying. It should be clearer than that because it's a nice run cam, you know.
Yeah, I know it drives you crazy. It drives me crazy when I see that because I'm like, I know it can be clearer than that. You know, there's got to be a way to fix it, right? Can you bind the Hawk? John Poole is here. He wants to know if you can bind and fly the Hawk 5 without beta flight. So you would need to have beta flight to do the mode setup and all that stuff, but you don't need it to bind it. I don't think. You need to fly though.
Yeah. Or you won't be able to turn it on and shut it off.
You what wait, did you bind and fly your Hawk 5 yet or no?
No, I haven't bound it or anything.
Okay.
All I did was take the top off so I can get at the bind button.
Oh yeah. I had to too for mine as well. They make it not so simple to get to, that's for sure.
Holy crap, man, it's really packed in there, all that stuff that's in it.
Yeah, I can't even remember where the hell the bind button is on this friggin' thing.
Yeah, that's I realized that I didn't even have to take the top off because it's sticking right on the side there.
Yeah, that's right. It is. It sticks out the side. But you don't know that until you take it off or you find
That's it. You know, my eyes aren't as good as they used to be when I was like 20 or 30.
Yeah, well, when I tore mine off, when I pulled mine off, I soldered this antenna to the video transmitter anyway, because it was well, what had happened was the little UFL connector was just crap. I guess I'd been in a crash or something, and it had pulled itself up, and it wasn't sticking like it was before. They had this crappy yellow glue you see on the antenna end.
What the hell is that shit?
Yeah, it's crappy, and I soldered it. I literally just soldered the antenna right to the UFL connector.
They do the same thing with the spark. If you took a spark apart, all the braids, the connectors, they put it down on the board on top of glue, and they glue it.
So it's all glue in there, huh?
It's all glue, man.
Oh, that's terrible.
Like, oh my God. And I was looking at it going, what the hell's all that yellow crap? And
that yellow crap has a name. I don't know. I can't remember what it is. Somebody in the chat might be able to say what that stuff is, but it's on all the antennas for UFL connectors. I see it a lot.
Yeah, I mean the spark. There's no push on connectors. I guess that's so that you have to bring it in and get it repaired.
Yeah.
There's no connectors for the motors and all that. It's all like glued onto the board for that crappy glue.
Jay says, "Thank you for helping, Kim." Well, I'm trying. I'm trying my best here. I know what it's like to have crappy video transmission and just not be able to fix it. So it's one of the things when I was doing my first build, I was really worried about that because I got lucky. The very first quad that I bought was the Immersion RC Vortex, and that was a bind and fly. And that video was so clear. Like Immersion RC did an excellent job. And it wasn't until later that I really realized how good that was for the time. Like, I see people battle video noise all the time. I was like, wow, I'm grateful that I didn't have to deal with that when I first started out.
Hey, drone pool. Hey, Darcy. Yeah, this Hawk 5 I got off of Corey Mantle for quit smoking.
You know, I saw that video and I left you a comment tonight. That was really awesome of him, man.
Give me 10 batteries.
Really, really awesome, man. You're gonna love that. You got that open spot back there to fly the Hawk 5. You can just let it run free.
Oh, I got a lot of open.
The Hawk was the last drone that I flew before we moved away. In that big open
It
field.
flies good, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah, and you can get away with putting a GoPro on it. The motors, if you want, anyway. If you get one at some point, you can get away with it. All I did was zip tie this crap. That's it, and it took pretty good video, dude.
Yeah. Well, you could use the other cameras and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't want to have a GoPro, so. Well, I do. I have, other than this one here, but this one here is way the hell too heavy.
Yeah, it's too heavy.
Can't even take it out of the case.
Two-stroke FPV says immersion RC is quality. That's why. Yeah, you know, that's true. That is true.
Well, Darcy Val was feeling better until she took her medication, and then she didn't take it without any food in her belly, and it just set her off.
Ooh, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, she got a nasty cat bite there, right into her muscle of her thumb area.
I hope she feels better soon, man. That's terrible. Cat bites are the worst, man. They're so dirty. Cats' teeth, all their mouths, the bacteria.
They lick everything.
What?
They lick everything.
I know, and they lick their own ass. What? Can I say that on?
Sure, you can say that. They do. They lick their own butt, for Christ's sake.
They do, and they lick. And if you got more than one cat, they lick the other cat's butts, and it's just it's the truth. It's just the truth.
I know.
So then you get a bite from that, dude. Yeah, shit. If I got a cat bite, I wouldn't even wait. I would just be like, "Hello, doc. I got a cat bite. Let's get me started on antibiotics right now."
Yeah. She couldn't even bend her thumb. It was hurting her all the time. It was getting all red and nasty.
Has that cat ever bitten anybody before? Or?
Not that I know of. It came from her friend's house.
Yeah.
But she's got 2 dogs and another cat, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's trying to like make its place or whatever,
right.
Dominate or whatever.
Right.
And when she picked it up, it just went, "Tow."
Yeah, it's always really hard when you have to bring someone else's pet in your house.
So especially with 2 dogs that are used to licking the cats, and having fun with the cats, but that cat doesn't know better.
Yeah, it probably got hyper stressed and just decided to bite her. Terrible, man. Ugh. Oh, no, those bites are dangerous, dude. I hope she does okay. She'll probably be fine. It's just gonna.
She was until she took her pills, and then I told her, make sure you eat something before you take those pills, because those pills are gonna make you sick.
Yeah, strong antibiotics, man.
Yeah.
They'll hurt you.
So now she's at dinner with her family because her birthday's tomorrow. And now she says she feels like throwing up. So I'm thinking, don't do it in a restaurant while they're eating. Oh my God, that's gonna be so bad. Well,
it is possible too that maybe the antibiotics they're giving her, she her body might not like them. Could maybe possible allergy. I mean, I don't know anything.
That's it.
I mean, it may not matter. It may not actually matter. If she's allergic to what they're giving her or something. That could be a possibility too.
I told her, if the cat keeps biting people and all this and everything, I would get rid of the cat, because you can't have that.
No, yeah, and I mean, look, even though the cat got rehomed temporarily, for to take care of it, man. Our cats have been around multiple different people, and at most they run away from you. You know, they don't try to bite you, and you know they get acclimated with people very quickly. It's not usual for a cat to bite people. You know, it's not a good sign.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about Roxy because she hasn't seen her butt since she was 2 years old, and she's 10 years old. So too fat to get down there.
I was just gonna say, it took me a minute to realize what you were saying.
she hasn't seen her butt in years.
Yeah, well, we got two cats, two-stroke, and like I said, they've never bitten anybody. They've never bitten me, and they're very good with kids. I mean, shit, we've had new kids in the neighborhood come and pick them up and hold them like a baby, and you know, they don't do anything. They don't. They're just not like that. They're very well tempered.
You get some off cats.
Yeah, some cats can be mean.
Oh, this one here's me. It's hissing at everyone and
See, that's bad.
Butt kiss, you know, trying to bite everyone and everything, and the dogs, and it doesn't like the other cat, and
that's really bad, man.
But it's just, you know, I mean, you know, I know you don't want to do it, but you might have to get rid of the cat.
Have you ever seen My Cat from Hell? That kind of sounds like it's a TV show. They call it My Cat from Hell. Literally, this situation sounds like it would be perfect for that.
Yeah, because
they have this cat behavioral man come in and try to like assess the situation, and you know,
I think I've seen previews of that.
Yes.
Oh my God, the cat! Oh yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like this would be a perfect My Cat from Hell episode. You know, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, those are the kinds of cats that he comes in and helps, because if he can't help them, they're on the verge of getting rid of it, because you know they can't have a cat scratching people up and biting them, and I mean, and hissing at everything.
No, that's it. So what's new at your end? What have you been up to?
Not much. Well, we're getting ready. I'm getting ready for Christmas already over here. Getting ready for Christmas already. Yeah, that's right. I went out and bought a whole bunch of Christmas stuff the day after Halloween.
Oh man.
Yeah. I've actually got to remove some Halloween decorations still in the middle of the transition here.
Hopefully we won't get any snow for at least the end of this month. I'm not looking forward to it.
Well, yeah, we already got a little dusting here in mid-Missouri. Just a little dusting of snow.
Friday we had 100-mile-an-hour winds with hail.
Oh man,
it was bad. Like 1 million people lost power.
Oh really?
There's still like 400,000 without any power to this day. So we're lucky we got our power back. You know, I mean, they were pretty good, pretty fast at it, getting us our power back. But it was really bad, man. I haven't seen winds like that for a long time.
Hey, at least it's not like California, where like some of those people have been without power for 5 days. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
In California, yeah, the power company there just didn't work on the lines for years and years and years, and now it's just gotten so bad to where if they have extreme wind, they've got to turn everybody's power off, or else it risks having a fire. So people without power for a week. What?
They've been having a lot of fires lately.
Oh yeah, it's really bad. It's actually terrible, really.
Hey Corey, how you doing, Corey Mano?
So here where I live, they've put everything underground because it's a new development. But I know in town they've got some on poles still. So I don't really know what would happen if we got an ice storm. I'd probably end up losing power only because part of it is on poles and part of it's underground. But hey, at least they'll never have to repair anything out here.
Well, they can't do that here.
Yeah, I know.
You know, the ground thaws and all this. That won't work. Even phone
Yeah,
lines
yeah.
are.
Well, the other thing is too is once lines are in the air, nobody wants to pay to put them underground. It's way too expensive. It's cheaper to it's unfortunately cheaper once you have it established to keep it up and repair it than to tear everything up and put it all underground. That either has to be done from the very beginning or not at all.
Corey's power is underground.
Yeah, most new development is underground because it's just smarter to do it that way. People have figured out ways of doing it that way, you know.
If you have a hell of a rainstorm and stuff, and if you have a break in the power wire underneath ground, wouldn't you be electrocuted walking around there and all that stuff in there?
I'm sure they've got an answer to that one. I'm sure they've got some kind of answer to that one.
You would think, you know. I mean, if you stepped on a live cable on the ground, if it's wet, you'd be electrocuted.
In the late 70s, huh? Well, you know, my parents' neighborhood back in Jersey was built in the early 60s, late 50s, and at that time they were still doing all the electric on the poles. So I don't know when they finally started doing it underground.
So have you invested in that Mavic Mini yet?
No, no, I have not. I have debated whether or not to get it, and I just feel like I don't know what I really use it for, dude. Like I've got the Mavic Pro, I've got the Spark, got the Xeno. I just don't know what I would really get out of getting the Mavic Mini. It's a tough call. You know, I could put 400 towards that, or I think to myself, well, or I could put like 500 or 600 if I'm going to go and spend that money and put it toward the DJI FPV system and try that out instead. You know,
the Fat Shack's supposed to be coming out with something like that.
Yeah, they already did that Bifrost thing, but it's not the same. It's not the same as DJI's system.
You know, the Bifrost, it doesn't look that bad.
It doesn't look that bad, but it's really clunky. I mean, have you seen how you even have to have it set up? You've got to have well, first of all, you basically have to have a ground station. Yeah, you have to have a ground station. So basically, you're walking around with this little monitor. You need 4 antennas. That's another thing that there's a lot of like little costs too, because it's a diversity receiver, and you've got 4 antennas, 2 coming out the side of the screen, 2 coming out the other side, 2 coming out the top. And you really, if you want to get the best out of it, you can't just put whatever crappy antennas you want on there. You need to be putting the right kinds of antennas on there. And that can easily add up to another 60, 70 bucks in antennas, depending on, you know, what you want to do. Yeah, I agree with Corey. Bifrost is really rushed to compete with DJI, and you know, it's like, well, how much they want for it, Corey? It's like what, 300 something, I think, for Bifrost USD.
I think so.
Yeah, let me check it real quick.
Well, I mean, since DJI started it, there's going to be some other people that are going to come up with something innovative.
Yeah, 400 bucks. They want $400 for it.
That's coming close to DJI.
Well, yeah, that's the point that a lot of people have made. Well, that you could just get that and it would be a lot cheaper. I'll be right back. 1 sec.
No problem.
Yeah.
Hey, Corey, how you been doing? Who keeps dinging me? I keep hearing this dinging noise. Yeah, Val should be having her dinner right about now. Hope she's going to be all right with it. She took a pill, so it's made her sick. No, it was raining. Really freaking nasty today. I wanted to test that Space One there, see if I figured out any static problems with it, but I didn't get to try it out. I'll try it out tomorrow if it's a nice day. Well, As long as it's not raining, I'll try it. The other day I popped the cap off the positive bleed, so maybe that caused a little bit of a problem, an issue. So, and I put some tape under the VTX in case it was too close to the mama stack, just in case. I'm willing to try anything. So I'm just going through those stages of trying to eliminate it. Yeah, I was about ready to go outside and fly, but then it started raining like crazy. So I said, oh, okay, well, that ends that. Oh, you're gonna do the sim tonight? Yeah, I'll have to get that thing set up so I can try it with my Tyrannus. Do some simulator during the winter time. Because I'm getting tired of just cruising around. I want to do some of those S splits and all that kind of thing. Sort of step up the game a little. I'm not sure how big of a resource hog is this sim. Does it take a lot of resources? Because my computer's not that young. It's 8 years old about. I could probably do it on Rogers. His is a little bit, his computer's faster. Hey, Novice Scots, how you doing? His is a little bit faster than mine. Well, a little bit, quite a bit. I think he already has it downloaded. I'm not sure. And tomorrow, if it's crappy out, I might reinstall the beta flight because the one I have is old. So I'll reinstall the newer version of the beta flight. Well, she was until she took her pills without eating any food, and then she was starts feeling sick again. Well, I think she's getting there. You had to get Darcy had to get a new comp to run Velocidrome because it needed a good graphics card.
All right, sorry for cutting out.
That's cool.
But yeah, we're getting ready for Christmas around here, pretty much.
Oh my God. Oh shit. Yeah, but you don't have to worry about all that much snow, do you?
No, not here in mid-Missouri. They don't get as much snow as, well, I guess what I'm used to from Jersey. I mean, in Jersey, we got a ton of snow. But here, generally, you get some, but not a lot.
So we won't say 3 feet in a night?
No, you wouldn't get three. You probably wouldn't get 3 feet in a night. Not in mid-Missouri. No, not 3 feet in a night.
That's what we get here.
You can get a foot or two, but not like 3 to 6 feet in a night. I mean, that doesn't usually happen. Not here.
And it is unpredictable. Yeah, I think Roger already has it downloaded. I think,
You guys talking about simulators?
yeah, Pussa Studios, I think, was running it on his computer. Yeah, I'm not novice quads. I'm not looking towards freaking snow. I'm just so I guess it's because I'm getting older and I just don't care for it much anymore.
Oh, well, see, I don't mind the snow because, well, number one, the cars are now in a garage. For the first time in my life, I don't have to scrape snow off my car if I'm leaving my house. Yeah, well, my parents had a 2-car garage, but no cars lived in the no no cars lived in the garage. All junk lived in the garage. So
Yeah,
it actually occurred to me the other day. I'm like, oh, I don't have everyone's scraping ice off their car. That's in the driveway, and not me.
30 minutes of running the car till it warms up, another 20 minutes to clean the windshields and all that. Then you go to a shopping center or a supermarket or something. Then you come back out and you're running your car another 15 or 20 minutes and then another 10 minutes cleaning the windshield again.
Yep.
What a pain in the ass. That's what I hate about Canadian winters.
I know, man. I don't think I could live in a place that had constant harsh winters all the time. New Jersey was tough. New Jersey was tough enough from time to time, but
Yeah, that's what I hate about our winters here.
you know, here in Mid America, you know, the Missouri, Illinois area, so there are some winters that you don't get like anything at all. You get a little dusting, and that's it. Hey, RDs, John Reeves, what's going on?
RDs, how you been? Oh, I'm not flying my quads in the winter time. Holy crap! If you lose your quads in a field that's 5 feet of snow with crutches, you'd find me in the springtime frozen holding my quad to my chest until the buzzards got me.
Even you know what? Even in the cold, it sucks because I've gone out and flown in the cold and I've gone down and I have to go look for it. You're freezing your butt off the whole time you're out there searching for it. Like people are like, oh, I'll sit in my car and fly. That's great until you crash and you have to go freeze your ass outside to go find your drone.
Even if you have a beeper on it or even
Oh, yeah.
flashing lights in 3 feet of snow, you're not going to hear this thing going.
Oh yeah, and the snow is a no-go. But just even when it's cold, even when it's really, really cold and there's no snow, man,
Freeze, and you can't
freeze
feel
your
the
butt off.
toggles.
You know, I saw some people say they fly from their car. I've actually never bothered to do that.
No, I haven't done that either.
The coldest months where pretty much no flying for me happens is mid-December to probably about mid-February, honestly. And then after that, I'm good.
Well, January and February and part of March is the worst time for us. That's when she's really angry and she just says, I'm dumping another 2 feet tonight, 52 inches here, take it, you know?
Real men fly in the cold with their drone. Yeah, I just told Ryan and my friends that I was on.
Toy grade and all that, okay, you know.
Oh yeah.
You lose it, who cares? But these things, these quads here, they're no way. And plus your hands are frozen by the time before you know it, like in 5 minutes, you know, you don't feel anything.
Yeah, it's not even really enjoyable. But you know, I did see this transmitter hand warmer thing.
Well, it goes like this. You put your hands inside, and it's sort of like.
Yeah. I could
Was
see
it orange?
throwing like a hand warmer packet in there with. Yeah. It's actually it's kind of neat. I'm curious how well it works. I want to buy one. It's only like $8, but it's out of stock. I have it on arrival notice. Oh, Corey, how does it work? Does it work good, man?
I mean, it'd be cool if you could plug it into a 3S and it lasts, say, an hour. Like
Wait,
a
what?
little wire, and you just plug it into a 3S battery and stick the battery in your pocket, and it just warms it up. That'd probably be
Oh,
all
yeah.
right.
If it gets cold out, just bring a big box and a hairdryer.
Like a freezer box, and just cut a window and.
Oh my goodness, man. uh, so Kim, you're a big Whoop man. Have you seen the new GNB 350 milliamp hour batteries that are just out?
No.
Let me show them to you. I bought a few of them from Amazon to give them a try.
Corey gave me a, what is it called? It's an E50.
Hold on.
I just have to put the rest of it together.
Wow, my bench is such a mess, man.
Uh-oh.
Holy crap! Just look at this crap. This is a disaster.
Holy crap!
I gotta clean this shit up.
Freaking whoops!
Yeah, I gotta clean this crap up. But yeah, I found it here. So these are the new. Look at how long they are on the bottom of the Mobula 7.
Holy
It's
crap!
a really long battery, huh?
Yeah.
350 milliampere hours. Supposed to be like a new battery from GNB.
Huh.
Don't know how much flight time I'm gonna get, but I'll find out.
So you haven't flown it yet, then?
No, I haven't flown it yet. Nope. See, this is what this is basically one of them. This is the 300 versus the 350. Oh, I just dropped that on the floor, so that's great. One of them is a beta FPV battery, but it's the same concept.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they're significantly skinnier and longer, but.
Oh, it'd be interesting. Isn't it a pile of whoops you got sitting there?
Dude, I love this Whoop. This Whoop, if you can pick this one up at some point, man, I absolutely love this thing. And the reason why is because you don't even feel like you're flying a Whoop. It doesn't have the washout. It doesn't have all the little things that you get. Yeah, this is the Beta 85 Pro 2, Corey Mano 2S. That's right. That's the battery that it runs. This is actually what they did was there's a guy who kind of came up with the recipe for this build, and Beta FPV, who makes this drone, they took his advice and they turned it into a bind and fly, and it's pretty great. The only thing I don't like is this canopy is probably going to break, and you can see that I already lost the screws. But I just used some zip ties to hold it down. I'm always losing my Whoop screws, so I just put some zip ties down, and yeah, the thing just flies amazing. You don't even feel like you're flying a Whoop. That's what's awesome about it, dude.
Cool. Hey, Rigor Mortis. Hey, Bill, Newfound Drone Productions. How you doing?
Corey has the 75 Pro 2.
Nice. Yeah, whoops are pretty cool. Hey, Hadley Famous, how you doing? Yeah, whoops are fun in the wintertime. You need something like that for the winter. Fly outside.
This is a little too big to fly inside. It's too big and too fast to fly inside. But like if you go to a park or something like that, and you want to fly something that you're not gonna worry about maybe annoying somebody or it being too big, this has got a nice low profile. Yeah, I really like this one. I will say, full disclosure, Beta FPV gave it to me for half off. So just some full disclosure on that one.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, they did that in exchange for a review. But I haven't put enough flights on it yet to do the review. I don't fly something once and then review it. I try to actually fly it more. So it takes me so long to get stuff done.
Corey says his first flight killed the VTX, and the manufacturer, they forgot the foam under the VTX, but the Beta flight sent me a new VTX cam. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Beta FPV support is generally pretty good about replying to people about that kind of thing. They
Oh,
forgot the foam under the VTX. Well, I don't know if there was supposed to be some foam, speaking of foam, in this unit, but that was the other thing I did. This camera just kind of moved around the way it was sitting in there. So I put a piece of sticky tape up in the top of the canopy. So I don't know if
generally,
I
yeah.
forgot some foam on mine too or what, but
Oh, they're being really innovative with the whoops now.
oh yeah, oh yeah, and we're gonna see. Well, we already are seeing HD cameras. I think
Yeah.
the ET Novice One, I think it's what it's called, has an HD cam on it now. I think
Well,
that's it. Can't remember.
plus with the Cine whoops, they're doing really well too.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Novice Eye, I think it is, has a. Can't remember which one has the HD or not. Maybe it's not the Novice. I can't remember now. But we've got the Caddx Baby Turtle high def whoop camera. I'm all for that stuff. Whoops are
And
great.
whoops are cool. I mean, they're a lot of fun. Some of those whoops perform like a 5-inch. I mean, they're just like crazy.
Someone has a link to get what for $40? What are we talking about?
Corey Mano, something about Corey Mano says he saw, not Corey, but Manamana.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Which which one can you what can you get for $40? Novice Quad says Cinewhoops are taking over the 3-inch world and indoor flying.
He says that whoop you have in your hand.
Oh, what this one?
Yeah, somebody had a link
The
for
pro,
it.
the Pro 2? The Beta 85 Pro 2 is what this is. I'd be surprised if they're really selling this one for $40 somewhere. If they are, I want the link too, because I wouldn't mind having one. That's worth it in spare parts alone. The flight controller, they want $40 for the flight controller alone, dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they want $40 for the flight controller alone on this
Damn.
thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I still have the
So,
US 65. It does okay. It's not the
yeah,
greatest, but it's fun.
well, I noticed there were a couple bad reviews on this one because they said that the flight controller burned out. Now, I just haven't had that happen to me so far. I don't could have been a bad batch, could have been something or other, but I haven't had that happen to me so far. I've got to keep flying it a little longer to see if that happens to me. But yeah, so that's why I wouldn't mind having one for spare parts in case mine goes.
And Corey gave me, what is it, an E50.
Oh yeah, and that's what little frame is that?
E50 there?
That's what they call it, the E50.
I think so. You put the battery in the bottom here. You put your
Yeah, if you can find the link to that, dude, let us know.
this. I'll show you what one of the frames look like on built.
Ooh. Nice.
He gave me 2 of them.
So you put that on there, and that's like a frame for a brushed motor, right? I guess.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Now
Gotcha.
I'll put the rest together and see how it goes.
I started flying this little guy, the brushed one, and I was just like, wow, what a difference from flying the little brushless stuff.
Yeah, but those are still fun. I mean, for
Oh yeah.
indoors.
Oh yeah, of course it's still fun. And you worry less about breaking stuff too.
Yeah, like I put the drone pool sent me a Yashin, I think it was, a small one there with a FPV camera on it. I had fun with that for a long time.
Oh, Hadley's the same. Yeah, the hot pepper isn't the same one. Did Phenomena link the Isheen pepper?
It's called, yeah, it's called the QX95. That little frame.
Okay. Dronepool says he's excited to get his Cinebee. Yeah, Dronepool ordered an iFlight Cinebee.
I think doesn't I think Newfound Drone Production has a Cindy for sale.
Does he?
Yeah, I don't know if Bill still has it.
Yeah, I guess I've had three Cinewhoops so far. I sent one of them to Ryan at RD's Reviews. And the two I have now, don't want any more Cinewhoops. I'm actually kind of sick of them. I'm kind of sick of them, man. The last review I did for this one, oh man, I spent 3 days working on the video for it.
Wow.
I'm kind of Cinewhooped out on that one. No, that's BS. If someone said, here's another Cinewhoop with an even better camera, I'd probably be all over it. Be all over
it. They're addictive.
They are addictive. They are addictive. And
some of them do great picture.
Yeah, and you know, for years, you know, Kim, you know, it sucks to fly with a whoop and then you go to share the video. And it's crappy, right? It's so crappy.
Yeah. Well, I know that.
Transfer its stuff over to a toothpick frame. Maybe.
That'd be interesting.
If I were to transfer anything over to if I would have transferred anything over to a toothpick frame, it would have been the Cinecan. Would have probably done it with the Cinecan, but I don't have that one anymore.
The two cameras in one there.
Yeah, that was the Cinecan that had the two cameras in one. It was a red one. I don't got it anymore.
Yeah, Corey Mano wants to take his Mobius and put it on a toothpick frame.
Wants to build one, maybe transfer over the Mobius 7. Yeah, I don't even know because the parts are constantly changing. What's best all the time? I don't even know.
Yeah,
it's so fast in this hobby.
They keep coming up with something else new all the time. It's hard to keep up.
Yep.
And they go through them so fast. So.
Yep, that's right. And the Cinewhoop cameras, they're constantly changing too. I mean, the camera on this little dude here was the version 1 of the Tarsier 4K. Well, and like 3 months later, they came out with version 2, and that made a lot of people mad because this is like a $90 camera. So you pay $90, and then 3 months you're already outdated.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem with innovative stuff. Before you know it, they let's have this on there, and it's like.
Yeah, I mean, it makes you feel cheated, like you bought an older, like, oh great, I just spent $90. But people were so mad that what they decided to do was they decided to give people a free ND filter and a free lens upgrade. They give you those lenses. You just have to email them and they send it to you.
Because they felt guilty.
Because they felt guilty. Because literally people took to Facebook with pitchforks and they were like, "This is BS. I just bought this like 2 months ago or a month ago, and now you come out with version 2." I mean, I know technology changes, but wow, when it's so close like that, like 2 or 3 months, you feel like you just got used as a beta tester.
Yeah.
So people were rightfully angry about that.
Hell yeah, I would be too. I mean, shit, it's like you're used.
Yeah, you get used as a beta tester. Yeah, basically, you get used to test it. So drone pool's getting the iFlight Cinebee, another really good drone. iFlight makes good stuff. From what I've seen anyway. I've never had one in my hand.
Oh, next year they'll have something completely different and blow everything else out of the water like usual.
Of course.
Yeah. They can't help themselves.
Although I'll tell you what's going on with like just the basic 75 millimeter world. Like, Besides the Ishin Novice, I haven't really seen much else going on there.
Mana doesn't know how to add links. Well, you go to the page, then you go up in the URL there, or whatever, HTTP top there, where it says the search, where it's renamed. You copy and paste.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, dude. From J Drone. Yeah. It's on his community tab here. I can actually post it. It's not the Beta 80. It's not the Beta 85 Pro 2, but it's a really cheap Whoop. Here, I'll let me link it if I can. Where the hell's the link to it? He didn't put the link. Oh wait, there's the link. So apparently, yeah, it was yellow. Here. So apparently that's a link to a whole kit for $40, which you have to enter a code at checkout. I mean, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's a pretty sweet deal for somebody who's brand new, doesn't have anything. You get some goggles, you get 3 batteries. I mean, let me see. Lightning deal. It even says it on the page, lightning deal. Let me click add. Ooh, it says 92% of people have claimed the deal so far. Let me see if I put a coupon code, does it drop it? Let's see.
Oh, that'd be a cool Christmas present for someone.
Yeah, definitely. I think you have to add it as regular price to your cart. Let me see. I'm checking to see if it still works. Let's see. Oh, I guess the deal expired. It says the promotional code you entered cannot be applied.
Oh, that sucks.
Darn. Yeah, I tried both the regular one and the lightning deal one. Yeah, they must have caught on to that one.
Bugger. That's cool, man.
No, that was a great deal, man.
Hey, Coast to Coast, how are you doing?
Coast is here. Coast to Coast Jones. Oh yeah, it's a great deal, Hadley's, but.
Hey, Dave, how you doing?
I'm here now. I was able to clear some time because I didn't want Kim to be all alone.
I appreciate it.
No, it was bad timing when Roger asked. I'm like, I've got a whole bunch of stuff to do. And then I realized, you know what it is? It's only 6 o'clock actually. And we aren't going to even we're not even going to start. Dinner will start being made at 7:30. So I'm just like, you know what?
You'll feel obligated, man.
No, I did. I wanted to come on. It's just, it was bad timing. because I was in the middle of doing stuff. A lot of times when I watch people's live streams, I am doing other things at the same time, whether I'm doing cleaning in the house or programming or doing whatever. Like I'm going back and forth. Sometimes I don't even have the video up. I'm just listening with my earbuds. I'm literally just listening.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, I
Hey,
just
Michael
listen.
Vanny, how you doing? That's what I do. I go on people's. I don't go in the chat, but I'm giving them watch time, and I click on the like, and I'm doing something around here, trying to break something or whatever, or
Yeah.
speed something up.
Yeah, I like to do listening because for a lot of them you don't actually have to watch. You can just listen.
Yeah. Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing?
Hi, Michael Bainey. What's going on, everybody? Pers West
Bad girl.
OZRT. David's got some videos up of some cool cars and trucks.
Bad girl. Michael Vanny. Hey, love my drones. How you doing, Ed?
Hey, love my drones. What's going on, man? What is going on? Jeffrey Style FPV.
You've been Michael Vanny's been having a blast in Kentucky because they're down in Kentucky. Huh?
Oh, what's going on there?
I think they want to move there.
Oh.
Red Girl Val's on medication, plus she got a shot in each arm from her cat bite. She seems to have gotten better until she took her pills, and then she feels like sick. That's because she didn't eat. But she's getting there. It's slow.
She doesn't have to get any rabies shots, does she?
I don't think the cat has rabies. No.
Well, I mean, it should be vaccinated, but if it was an outdoor cat, if it was an outdoor cat at all, sometimes they recommend it. But if it was mostly indoor, then
yeah, it's an indoor.
Yeah, if it's indoor and vaccinated, then yeah, I could see passing on rabies vaccines. It's just not necessary.
It went to a top secret RC event. We'll fill you in later.
Ooh, nice. Hallie says we gotta make dinner. Yeah, I've got to make dinner. Something
normal though.
Have I flown the Emax Tiny Hawk Freestyle? Yes, I have flown the Freestyle, and I absolutely love the thing. I almost lost it, believe it or not. I almost lost the freaking thing, but I found it. It's got no buzzer. I mean, it's got the little ESC beeper, but it's got no full buzzer. So, but yeah, it is awesome. I was surprised that the video transmitter was as good as it was, because the Tiny Hawk version 1 video transmitter left a real bad taste in my mouth when it comes to Emax and their video transmitters. They suck. And this one is not great, but I said, you know what, I'm going to take it to the park, try to just fly it around like a regular person, not going to replace the VTX, just see what happens. And it was flyable. It was really flyable. It wasn't bad at all. So
cool.
Yeah. So I don't understand. Like, it seems like some people have really good luck with Emax video transmitters and other people have crap luck with it.
I guess that's like a lot of.
Yeah, well, from what I've seen, it depends on your goggles too. Supposedly, like higher end video transmitters, receivers, do better with it. But yeah, as far as the flight though, wow, they got the tune locked in on this thing, man. I just wish that maybe I wish they would have charged a little more for it to already have certain things done. Like I wish it had a real receiver in it instead of an integrated one, number one. And I wish the camera was a little bit better. I feel like it would have been worth paying 20 bucks more, 20, 30 bucks more for a whole bunch of little upgrades to make this thing better rather than having to do the stuff yourself.
Hey, BC, how you doing, BC?
I'm gonna replace the video transmitter though. I bought the Nano TBS Unify Pro, the 5G. That's what's gonna be going in here at some point. I will replace it just to have perfect crystal clear video. That's like a $30 upgrade.
Shit.
So
yeah, it's better, always better when you're able to replace the parts instead of having it integrated. Because once it's integrated, you have to buy a whole new freaking flight controller and all this crap.
yeah, well, they've got it soldered right to the freaking board here. So when I do that upgrade, I'm gonna have to remove it. There's lots of videos about how to do it, but so what I would like to do is I actually have 2 of these Nano receivers now. So let me show you. Look at this one. This one is going to go in my Tiny Hawk version 1 because that video transmitter is just garbage, just literally garbage. It should be thrown in the trash. Check this. Look, it's a little Yashin Nano. Look how tiny it is.
Is that ever small?
Yeah, right? There's my thumb. There's my pinky.
Damn.
Yashin Nano. It was $14. I bought it off of Banggood. 14 bucks. I want to give it a try. And I also have the... What else? Let's see. Where's that? I may have put it in the box for the freestyle. I'll show you the TBS one if I can find it around here.
Guess you need to do cleanup.
Oh, it's here somewhere. It's just my bench is such a mess. There, I think it's in this bag. Yeah, here we go. TBS is small too.
It's Val's birthday tomorrow too.
What did you get Val for her birthday?
I haven't gotten her anything yet. Holy crap, is that ever tiny?
That's the TBS Unify Pro.
Damn. How the hell are you going to solder onto that?
Oh, you can. It's just going to be really tiny, but you can do it.
Holy crap.
There you go. Clean my room, young man. You mean my garage, sir.
Yeah, that's it. All those whoop piled up in a pile there. Damn. What's that big white thing you got in the background there?
Oh, that is an old drone, actually. This is the Blade Chroma.
Holy shit.
I know, it's huge. This is a drone that I bought in 2016. It's freaking
10-inch, 8-inch props?
Oh, geez, they're like, I think they probably, yeah, 7 or 8 inch. Yeah, they're huge.
It kind of looks like a, what do they call that?
The Phantom?
Yeah.
It looks like it looks like a Phantom with like a different kind of body, a more like airplane style body.
You don't fly that?
No, I haven't flown this. I actually haven't flown this in a while. When I moved, I actually left this drone behind, and with the intention of picking it up later. And then my mom came for a visit to see my new house, and she packed up any of the RC stuff that I had and brought it. So yeah, I haven't flown this in quite some time now.
Shit.
Still powers up, though.
Oh, it's GPS, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, and it's got a gimbal too that goes with it. This was the drone that I took video of a blizzard where the snow was like up to here, freaking up to here. I dug out a hole for the drone. I put it up there, and like a news agency ended up taking the footage and clipped it into their report about the snow.
Cool.
So that's a trooper. That was a trooper drone right there.
It's freaking huge. But
yeah, I'm gonna be checking out the Definitely gonna be checking out some of these nano video transmitters. That's for sure.
Yeah, you got a big pile of whoops there on that desk of yours. How many is there? About 7?
Well, yeah, let's see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh yeah.
5. Yeah, we're up to 5. There's 6. I got a pile of whoops. It's ridiculous. Too many whoops.
Not enough time. Too many whoops and not enough time.
This one I reflashed recently, and I put
US 65.
I put the props in reverse. I'm running the props in reverse. Seems like it flies better. Props out.
Ah,
Out.
I got one of those, the US 65.
Yeah. Though, well, this is the UR65.
The
The
UR.
US65, the frame breaks, right? It busts pretty good.
Man, I hate that. They're so fragile.
This one, man, this is the original frame on this thing. And at most, I just have some glue in like one spot. This thing is a tank. This is the original UR65. This thing is a trooper. I fly this one pretty regularly, and I fly the Mobile 7 pretty regularly here in my garage. How's the camera on the Freestyle? It's Emax quality. I mean, that's basically all I can say about that. I mean, it's not great, it's not terrible. The camera is, there are 2 things that I would upgrade on it. It would be the camera and it would be the video transmitter. Those are the 2 things that I would upgrade on it. Maybe I would upgrade the camera before I upgraded the video transmitter, actually. Because the video transmitter was not as bad as I thought it would be. But, you know, again, your mileage may vary, because some people get it and they have a terrible experience with that, whatever receiver setup they're using. But yeah, the camera's okay. It's just,
I think I've seen the flight of that one.
What?
I think I've seen your flight video of that one.
Yeah, well, I put one up on Instagram. I put something on Instagram.
It flew pretty good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The flight, no complaints about it. No complaints about the flight, the tune. Really, really good. I think this is stupid. Let me point this out. This is really stupid. The way this is set. Your props, you notice how close it comes to this freaking antenna here?
Yeah.
That's really stupid. I'm gonna do something about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. But yeah, I kept having to push this in when I was at the park.
Yeah, I ended up
To
chopping
avoid the
the
antenna from
off.
getting clipped by that.
Yeah, I ended up screwing up the antenna.
Checking the chat here.
Jeff wants to know what kind of camera would you use?
What kind of camera would I use? That's a good question. I really like the Runcam Nano. That's a pretty nice camera, the little Runcam Nano V2. That's a tough one. But I haven't really looked into too much in terms of camera upgrades yet. But I do know that I saw some vids on the Runcam Nano. Well, would an HD fit in there? I don't know. What's the size of the baby turtle? The other thing too about an HD camera is, and I guess I can bring this up. The flight controller is probably not going to support a high def camera. You're probably going to burn it out. And that's one reason why I ended up having to order the TBS Unified Pro video transmitter, because I've seen too many reports of people wiring in an Eachine or whatever because it needs 5 volts right to the board, and they burn the board out. Because remember, all the guts in this thing, the electronics, they're from the Tiny Hawk, the S. So they took this and they made it from that. So this board was not really designed for this. It just barely comes in spec. So even if an HD cam would fit in it, then you've got to think, well, is the board going to be able to supply enough power? Is the regulator going to be able to supply enough power? And as it is, I think they're squeezing just a little too much out of it. So I don't know if I would go HD on that, even if you could find one that fit. Because I didn't even want to put a VTX on there that would risk burning it up. So on a lot of these little boards, they don't have a lot of room with the 5 volt regulator, so you can end up easily overdrawing it, and then you burn it out. You can only have so much running off this flight controller. But with the Nano, I can just solder it directly to the battery wires and right at the base. Don't have to go through the board or nothing. So solder it right to the pads. That's what we were talking about earlier, Kim, soldering your video transmitter right to those power pads. And that way I'm not putting any stress on the flight controller. So yeah, I hope that answered that question.
That could be an inherent problem with Mamba stacks, drawing too much off the stack.
Well, I know, see, the Mamba stack should be way more robust. Typically, that kind of crap only happens on these small ones. Like, I killed my Sailfly X on 3S too. Same thing happened. 5 volt regulator blew and an ESC blew at the same time. I was lucky. I did everything all at once, burned up. I burned it all up all at the same time. Fantastic.
If you're going to go to hell, you may as well go all the way, right?
Yeah, exactly, right? If you're going to burn it up, just burn it all up all at the same time.
Yeah, bugger it.
Oh, God. So, yeah. Yeah, I did a whole bunch of research before just ordering a video transmitter to put in there, and the only one that I can recommend is the TBS one, which sucks because it's $30.
Shit.
So you're already spending $100 on the drone. Now you're going to spend $30 for a video transmitter in there.
Hey, Johnson,
yeah, VTX, a lot of power. No reason to run that through the FC. Love my drones. You're right, but try finding a video transmitter that will accept 7.4 volts of input and is small enough to put on a drone like this. I couldn't find any of them. They all needed 5 volt. I did the nameless RC one, the Eachine Nano. There was another one. The only one I found was the TBS one. With these micros, you're screwed.
I'll give Michael Banny, no problem. Love what Joe says. The VTX uses a lot of power and no reason for it to run through the flight controller.
Somebody told me, well, you know what you could do? You could just buy a 5 volt back, like a 5 volt, regulator, and put it in yourself. And I was like, okay, well, I can spend $5 or $8 to get one of those shipped to me, and then buy the Eachine one for $14. Okay, now I'm at like 20 something dollars in the hole. When for $10 more, I can just get the TBS and have it. It's 1 gram and it's all there. I don't have to worry about doing anything else. So I just went with that. It was just a lot easier.
Yeah, it sounds logical.
Yeah. It's so tiny.
That is itty bitty, man. I mean, pretty soon they're going to make them so small you won't be able to solder to them. Unless you have a freaking micron microscope.
Well, hey, at least on this one, they were really nice. Look what they did. I like this. This is the Eachine one, the cheap one. They put wires on the unit itself for you. On the TBS, they didn't put any wires. Yeah, of course the TBS is going to be better quality. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be better quality. But from what I've seen, the Eachine one is pretty good too. So, but yeah, why would I go through the trouble of buying a 5-volt back and then soldering that and then putting the back to that? And it just wasn't worth it. And maybe if I already had it, if I already owned it, or if I already owned it back, I would have put it in there. But it's not worth it when you're considering upgrade options. Just get the TBS and be done with it. Yeah, with TBS, you're always going to get good quality. For sure, for sure.
A micro camera, $16 worth and 50-60 points. Yeah.
What's the full name of the Eachine micro camera? I don't know. It depends on which one it is. I think it's the TX03. Is that it? Eachine TX03? No, it's maybe it's TX02. Yeah, I think it's TX02. That's the Super Mini. The Super Mini all-in-one. Is that what you're talking about, maybe? TX02 is tiny, is small. I would get that one. I put it in the thing for you.
By the time you do all the upgrades, you might as well buy the GEPRC.
Oh, dude, the JEPRC is a totally different bird though. But it's funny you mentioned that because JEPRC actually makes a toothpick. They make one called the Phantom toothpick, and it runs for about $140. And it looks like it may be better than the Tiny Hawk Freestyle. Somebody actually said that I could get one off of them used with only a few flights on it for like $90, but they never followed up with me about it. Just gonna see if I can pick that up because everything I've ever dealt with JEPRC, I've been impressed with it every single time. But yeah, the TX03, that's the one he smoked. Oh, they make TX02 now, so if you're looking to shave some weight, it might be worth checking out. Yeah.
Okay, Manamana, have a great dinner, and we'll catch you later on tonight at 11. Maybe Val might be able to make it on. See how she's feeling.
Yeah, I just dropped a link to TX02 for you just to look at. Yeah, I hope she feels better. That's terrible. A cat bite is horrible. Yeah. You know what speaking of that, I really want to do? I want to get out and I want to fly with the poop emoji on my self build. I want to do that. I want to get out one of these days and fly. Basically, Monday and Sunday of last week was like the last really good day to be flying. We haven't had many good days since then.
Well, hope Monday is going to be nice out here so I can fly a little bit. And
Monday or Tuesday here should be, tomorrow actually should maybe be a good day. Don't know how cold it's going to be though. Let me see. Yeah, it's going to be 63 tomorrow is the high. So yeah, tomorrow and Tuesday are looking, tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday are all looking like great days. And then how crazy is that? We go from a high of 61 on Wednesday to Thursday, it's saying 36, and we're going to be looking at possible snow.
Oh,
The weather's just crazy, man. You never know what you're going to get. That's mid-America weather for you, though.
damn. I hope the hell we don't get any freaking snow. I'm not ready for that crap yet.
You'll be getting a ton of snow.
Well, I better not show up here. I still got some flying to do and all this. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, I mean, after a certain point, eventually I know I'm gonna go for a fly. I'm gonna be like, yep, this is gonna be the last flight for a while. It's just gonna be ridiculous to even go out and fly after that.
I don't care if it's cold out, as long as it's not raining or snowing.
Yeah. And I'll see if I can get out one of these next few days. Oh boy. Yeah, I've got to clean my crap mess here.
Yeah, but we keep saying that, but we never get around to doing it, right?
Well, I do, and then I mess it up again. So it's just a constant cycle. Well, the thing is, I have to clean this anyway because this is where I do all my filming. I mean, right here with this bench is where I film everything. So,
guess you'll have to put those whoops you got there back in the boxes.
I'm gonna try this too. Yeah, we still have some great fall color. Drone Pool just did a video where he got some awesome fall color of the little place that he flies behind his house. I don't know if he's still here. Yeah, he's still here.
Of course, after our big winds we had there's no leaves left on the freaking trees.
Oh well, we still have good leaves here, man. And he did a video with his Hubsan Zeno. What an awesome video he did. There's so much fall color. It's beautiful. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. He did an awesome job.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long flipping winter, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Drone Pool, I was just telling people to go check out your Xeno video, the fall color Xeno video. You did an amazing job, dude. It's really beautiful color back there by that property by your house.
Dan's still got nice weather where he is.
I tell you what, I even if I don't comment, I do try to check out a lot of channels, and some of the around the fall time for North America is great because everybody's got awesome fall color. There's almost no better time for a drone than the fall because the colors are freaking amazing. Yeah, Jeffrey Style, I love it too. It took a lot of time to do that review. So I really appreciate you leaving a comment on that. That review took me a lot of work went into that one. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah, same here, Bill. After those big winds we had, they stripped all the trees. There's not much left on our freaking trees. I hate that part of winter. This summer hasn't been all that great either. Too many cold days and wet days, and
this summer's been hot here. It's been hot.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. It was hot even for like September and October. It's really weird because just a few weeks ago, it wasn't that long ago, that we were having 90-degree days in October. It's been pretty crazy.
We weren't getting that. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, man.
Well, the only good days, actually really nice ones, was July when we had Rogers get together.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, after that, it started going downhill. And we had to get together here in October, I think it was, at the beginning of October, and we had maybe 2 days of nice weather, and then it went downhill again.
Speaking of fall color, Jeffree Style has some videos up too where he's got a little bit of fall color going on as well.
Hopefully we won't get any signs of snow until at least the end of November. I'm hoping. I'm not ready to give up on the flying yet.
Yeah, I won't give up on it either. Not yet, anyway.
No.
I'll be right back.
Excuse me. That's it, Bill. I'm flipping not ready for winter. I don't even remember getting an Indian summer. Usually we get a bunch of days where it's been really nice and hot out, and I don't remember even getting that. Crappy. Yeah, I know, Jeff. Winter does suck. Val is, she's having dinner with some family members, but she seems to be picking up. Well, she said there. She seems to be getting a little better. She might be on at 11 o'clock tonight. I don't know. But I think she's getting there. Her hand looks a little bit better too as well. She's been sleeping it off most of it. I told her, make sure you rest a lot, and that way it gives the drugs enough time to work on you. And make sure you eat something. Yeah, I know, Jeff. Val got bit by a freaking nasty cat right here in the hand. 2 puncture marks like Fang from a Dracula with 2 teeth. And she got a big infection out of it. So they got her on antibiotics and they had to give her a tetanus shot and all this. She's been really, really, really sick. I think she's starting to feel a little bit better, which I'm thankful for. Right now she's on antibiotics. The cat's at her house. It belonged to a friend of theirs. It's an indoor cat, but Val has two dogs and another cat, so I think it was trying to dominate, like take over or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, she still has it. I told her, don't pick it up, use a broom. I says, if it bites her again there, I would suggest getting rid of the cat.
Yes, absolutely.
Because, I mean, that's crazy. I mean, she can't keep going through that.
No, cat bites are dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, love my drones, 100%. Puncture wounds are the worst.
Jill.
Yeah, if you get bit by a cat, basically you might as well just go to the doctor because 90% sure you're going to get some kind of terrible infection.
Yeah.
You might as well just start antibiotics as soon as possible because.
And it bit down pretty damn hard.
Probably hurt. So
it probably punctured the tendons in her. get that in your bloodstream and you're in trouble.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's nasty, man. You don't want that, that's for sure.
So if it keeps acting like it is and that, maybe you should think about finding get rid of it. I guess everybody, I'll close down at 9 o'clock. I don't want to bore the hell out of everybody tonight. I appreciate you being on, John.
Oh, it was my pleasure, man.
I'm seeing
When I heard that you were going to be alone, I was just like, oh, that's terrible.
Well, sometimes you do it alone, and you know.
Oh, I know.
I quit smoking it, so I'm like, how do you put it? You know, I have my good days, and then I have my really bad days. You know.
No, so I don't know what it's like to quit smoking, but I know it's supposed to be pretty hard. I mean, I can't imagine how
I've gone
difficult
cold
it must
turkey.
be.
No vaping or nothing like that, and it's like, it feels like 2 weeks, but it's only been 7 days or something.
The hardest time will be when you're like having a stressful situation.
Oh my
And
God.
you know, if something happens, or you know, just something stressful. Because when things are all right, things are mellow, you'll be all cool. But
Well, first thing in the morning when you have one of these the first time, because you usually have your cigarette with one of these first thing in the morning.
oh goodness, that must be like habitual for you at this point to fill a cup of coffee and light up a cig.
Yeah. But I figure, it's gonna be better for me if I quit because I'm gonna be 61 in April, so and I have a lot of FPV to do, and I'd like to be around to do it.
How often, I guess you're not super addicted, right? Because like you don't need a cigarette every 15 minutes, right? I mean,
no, maybe 16 minutes.
every 16 minutes. Actually, I actually don't know how much you smoke. I know my father-in-law, he's a trucker, and he needs a cigarette like every 10, 15 minutes. Every 15.
Maybe well, I don't do a pack a day. Maybe 10 to 15 cigarettes a day, maybe. Something like that. 10.
Oh geez, you can easily do a pack a day, dude.
So, and you get 25 cigarettes in a pack. So, this is, and I've been doing it for like 45 years or something.
Roger says he's really hooked on it. I guess he does that. Because I noticed it seemed like Roger smoked more than you did, but I just wasn't sure. What do they do in Canada? Do they tax that stuff heavily when you buy
it? We get them somewhere else. So it's cheaper for a carton.
What?
We get them somewhere else, so it's cheaper for a carton.
Okay.
And you get about 8 to 10 packs in a carton, I think.
Thank you, Ray. I appreciate that. I got you too. I will check out your channel.
Oh, I can't do the roll-ups. It has to have a filter. Jeff, I seen you smoke 15 cigs in a night. What do you mean, Jeremiah? An hour stream? I couldn't have smoked 15 cigarettes in an hour stream. Because sometimes I even put the cigarette out, take a few puffs and all that, and I'll stick and butt the cigarette out. But I got to deal with Corey Mano, so I'm not going back. So we come to an agreement. If I give up smoking, he'll send me a box of parts and stuff and drones and everything. So I'm gonna try and stick with it, man. Yeah, it's time. Your clothes smell, your hair smells. I mean,
No, yeah, yeah, man. As a non-smoker, I notice it very easily. I mean, I when we lived right next door to my father-in-law, I could not really leave any of my drone gear over there because I knew if I did, it would end up stinking like cigarette smoke in a very short period of time. So, and you know, I didn't want my radio to smell like smoke or my goggles or whatever. And once it gets on there, oh, it's really hard to get off.
yeah.
It sticks to everything, man. It sticks to
Your
everything.
computer and all that stuff will suck it in, and you end up with a screwed up computer.
Yep. Yep. So, hey, you know what? Better late than never, man. I think that's really, really great that you're
I'm really trying. I'm really, really trying.
and you know, if you have a lapse, you know, it is what it is. But
I'm gonna try not to have a lapse. I mean, it isn't easy, but I'll try not to.
Ray says he's up to 2 packs a day. Yeah, see, my father-in-law is closer to 2 packs a day, man. Yeah. A lot of it too is habitual too. Like, you know, you're sitting around, if you're not doing anything, you need something for some people it's just something to do with their hands.
Yeah,
For that.
it's your fingers. If you keep your hands busy and all that, well, like when I go and fly, I don't smoke. If I drive in a car or a vehicle, I don't smoke. If I'm outside fucking around or whatever, I maybe might have a cigarette outside doing it, or driving the tractor, I might have one because you know you're just sitting there doing
Mhm.
this, right? But
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
yeah,
see,
thanks, Michael.
yeah, see, whenever we would fly together, he would always need some. He would always need to have it. Sometimes he'd do it with his fast sharks on.
Oh shit, I can't do that. Oh my god, no. Thanks, Red Girl. Thanks, Michael.
Yeah, you are doing great. Don't give up, dude.
I'm gonna try not to. But I noticed I've been eating a lot more crap and food and munching more, and I have bigger meals, and but that's a good thing too because then I'm putting on a little bit more weight for winter and stuff.
Humans don't need to put on weight for the winter.
Oh, here you do.
Oh, really?
Damn, man. If you don't have a furnace, if your body's not producing enough heat, you're gonna freeze.
Oh boy.
Yeah, my fast sharks don't have a fan. I just use I just got the regular Dominator ones.
Yeah, Kim is under the pressure because he literally can't be seen on live stream smoking.
Well, that's okay. It doesn't bother me. I don't have a craving right now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Are you using any like nicotine patches or anything
No,
like that?
no.
No, so you're just that's a real
Fuck it.
that's nice, man. That's and you're what? You said you're 7 days into it?
7, 8 days, but plus
7 8 days. Yeah, geez,
I have
that's
a massive container of candy here. Ah, ta-da! Damn. So
is
if you
that's what
quit smoking,
replacing
your
the
teeth fall
cigarettes.
out of your head because you're eating too much of this crap. You know. So
Well,
you can't win.
they even say for people who have a food addiction who just need to eat food constantly, drink something. They say go drink something.
True. But I eat a lot of chips, but I mean, I don't have any problems with my arteries or anything like that or nothing. So because I'm always active.
I have some crappy hand habits myself though. One thing that I do that's bad is I pick my fingernails and I pick my cuticles too. Because you know I get that want to just do something with your hands while you're sitting around. It sucks.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I eat a lot of junk food too. Well, Joe Mac, I don't have the craving right now for a cigarette. And it doesn't really bother me that I'm around Roger and he's smoking. Only
Yeah, that's the other thing too.
sometimes, just sort of sometimes.
That's the other
It's
thing
like,
too. It's hard to quit when you have another smoker in the house, or it's right there. I
yeah,
mean, at the end of the day, sometimes just accessibility to the stuff. If you don't have it around, you don't eat it, you don't smoke it, you know
but sometimes
that'll be the hardest thing for you.
when Roger's sitting at the kitchen table and we're sitting there having a coffee or something like that, watching TV a little bit, and he's smoking, sometimes it hits me and it's like, "Ugh," you know,
Oh, yeah, man.
oh,
That's
damn.
like that's like going on a diet and then somebody is sitting there eating a delicious cake right in front of you, and you're like, I want to have one with him. Yeah, that's hard. That's really hard, man. That's why I think that's why a lot of people who try to quit smoking, if literally everybody in the household who smokes doesn't quit, it's really, really, really hard.
Yeah, but Roger, he's pretty respectable. He knows I'm trying to stop, and he'll
That's good.
ventilate. And he'll try and avoid getting near me with a cigarette. And I don't want to end up
That's good.
choking him by the throat and say, "Give me that fucking thing, you bastard!" You know. I'm always thinking about having one, but it's the urge when you get to that point, just go reach your hand in a 550-pound bucket of candy there, or eat some chips or something like that, or that'll fix your craving. You know what I mean? Because then you're now thinking about the candy and the chips, and
Yep, that makes sense. Keeping your mind busy helps too, like you said.
yeah, your hands. It's the hand thing, because your fingers are always fidgeting. If you're not doing something with your fingers.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm terrible at fidgeting. Absolutely terrible with it. They
Oh,
have those, what do you call it? Fidget cubes and stuff like that.
but I have weird dreams at night too, and I do dream of having a cigarette at night when I'm sleeping.
Oh, I could see that.
Freaking, and then here's another one, and it's sitting with 3 or 4 cigarettes. And
Yeah, newfound drone production says that anyone can quit, just have to set your mind to it. Oh yeah, of course. But it's easier to we're just talking about the difficulties and challenges that he has in his specific situation to quit.
sometimes not so bad if you have all the windows open, but now it's becoming winter, so it's more contained in the house.
Mm,
But
of
like
course.
I said, Roger, he opens up windows and a little bit, even though it's cold outside, just to
Oh, yeah.
ventilate. So, because he knows Roger's trying his best, and I respect him for it.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah. And when I get close by, he always brings his cigarette over here, away from me, and I'll sneak closer and just, at least I can smell it, you know.
Dude, it's funny to hear you say that because when somebody's near me smoking a cigarette, I'm just like, get this shit away from me, man. Just like get this away from me. And for you, it's like, oh, I want to smell a little.
Yeah, yeah.
If I'm around smoke for too long, actually, my lungs will I'll just start getting phlegm. I can't take it. I can't take
I'm still coughing up. I'm still hacking a little bit. Still.
it. Oh yeah, but if I'm around it and I'm inhaling it for too long, literally, I'll have a coughing fit. I can only be I can literally only be over at uh my girlfriend's parents' house so long before I've got to go outside, take a break or whatever. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
I need a smoke break in reverse.
yeah. Hey, Sam Hayden. I saw that, Dan. Drone Pool says, "Be right back. I need a smoke."
Speaking of I was noticing where you had your hand there. Have you built any more of those hoops or not?
I haven't been doing anything now that winter's here. I've kind of slowed down a little. And plus, these hoops, they put them away for Walmart. Not Walmart, but the dollar stores, they put them all away now.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because maybe
Yeah,
the
for summer. So I might have to wait till spring before I go and start making some more. At least by then I'll have some. By then I'll have some put up. I'll try
gosh,
some snow leaves. But I've
might
been
be able to
messing
find the
around with
tubing
more
cheap somewhere.
flying and messing around with more flying and all this there. Yeah,
Yeah, you might be able to find some tubing cheap somewhere
you
besides
seen
there.
this?
Let me see. Yeah, it says it's a Beatles thing, but what is it? It looks like a tape.
Yeah, a VHS tape. I
The
found
VHS
eight.
tape, isn't it?
Yeah, I found 1 to 8 VHS are like mint shape, and it's all about the Beatles concerts and all that. It's all
Where did you
Beatles
find
concerts.
that?
I can't remember.
I'm old enough to remember VHS. I remember that.
Yeah, I mean they're in excellent shape. They come in that plastic coating and plus the original box that's inside and the tapes inside. But there's no damage. They're A1. But I think
Nice.
it's the Beatles anthology. It shows all the concerts that they had, all the through their career and stuff.
Do you even have a VC? Do you even have a VCR?
I think I have one here that still works, but I was thinking maybe just selling them
Oh, okay.
because I have a whole collection of them.
8 track. Yeah, I'm too young. I'm too young for 8 track. Those, my dad had an 8 track player, so I'm familiar with it. But I'm too
Yeah,
young for 8 track.
I remember those days. You used to drive down the road, and all you see is that tape stuck to bushes and all that. People are like, "Yeah, filthy thing, chow!" It's got eaten in there, and you're pulling the tape out of the machine.
Hey, Curtis, what's going on, man?
Hey,
Yeah,
Curtis.
yeah. 8 track. Yeah, that was before my time, but I'm old enough to remember ever VHS. Any kid who grew up in the '90s, early '90s, born '89. So yeah, it was all VHS for us.
I was thinking of using the VHS player because it still works, and try and burn these to a DVD.
Yeah, you could do that. You
But
could
I mean,
absolutely do
it's
that.
VHS quality, so I don't know how it's gonna turn out. How good?
Well, yeah, I mean, you're just gonna get whatever's on the tape verbatim. But I mean, if you wanted to preserve what's on there, that's the best way to do it for sure. For sure.
Yeah,
Heck,
it's all the concerts they had and all that stuff and everything. It's like an orthology thing. So maybe there's a collector out there that would want them because I don't want to store all this stuff.
no, yeah, I can understand that. But I don't know where you might even, sell it or whatever. It's gonna be might be a hard sell. Well, then again, you put it on eBay. Somebody might want it.
Yeah, there's collectors out there. I mean,
Just be careful about putting it in a VCR though, man, because some of those VCRs they're really old now. And then some you put,
no.
it might tear it up just from going in there because all those moving parts have just sat for so long.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That happened
worried
all the
about.
time.
Cigarette smoke and all that, and it could be sticky in there and grab the whole of the
Yep,
tape
and
and
then you'll put that tape in there and it'll just tear it all up and you'll be done.
oh, it'd be horrible. So before I do that, I'm probably just gonna put them up for sale. If somebody's gonna collect them or want them.
Yeah, I wouldn't even try it, dude. Because the people who are buying that are looking for as a collector's item, or they have a VCR that they know works. Like there are people out there that have one. They've refurbished them and they're expensive because there are people that want them. For their retro collection or whatever. So VCRs are actually really expensive. Some of them now.
Yeah, yeah.
Because nobody's making them because nobody wants them, man.
I think I have one or two that still function. A1, they still run. I've put tapes in them before, and there hasn't been any problems with them or nothing. You jump off, Ian, flying. How you doing? prop gear. I would say I was going to get off here. 9.
At 9, we're 8:10 now.
Well, it's still 9:10 here. Goodwill, $3. I see them all the time. The players, yeah.
Curtis says he's going through a nightmare with bats for the Free Sky X. Oh boy.
Yeah, Ian still has 2 VCRs.
What's the nightmare with the batteries, dude? I tagged him.
But where do you got that link?
Oh, somebody's got some good info on how to convert.
Oh shit,
I
that's
kind of want to check this
$73.
out too.
Oh, it's a video capture. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but $73.
Holy crap.
And $17.58 shipping.
Yeah, well, you know what? You know what it is, Kim? They know, and this what sucks. There's no way that that's $73 worth of electronics, but they know they've got some people by the balls because they've got old family videos, they've got stuff they want to preserve, and they know they'll pay because guess what? There's no other way they're getting that stuff off of there.
Yeah.
But you know what I was thinking? I was just thinking you could actually get FPV video with a device like that because that's just those are just RGBA cables.
Yeah.
Analog video from any source.
It's going okay, Ian. I'm hanging in there.
You could get analog to your PC maybe from FPV with this kind of thing.
Well, I mean, they sell cheaper those video capture things. They sell some that are cheaper. I've
I
seen
think
it
they sell
before.
some. Yeah, I just haven't seen any.
Yeah, I think Roger's son has one. It was pretty cheap. It's the old version.
I've thought about getting one of those and doing like live FPV flights, like live whoop flights and shit. Let's see. Curtis said the RC was supposed to ship with end caps for the 18650s. It shipped it with regular end caps for the 18500s. So he needs to order the caps and the batteries. Ugh.
Oh my God.
Man, where did you buy it from? I'm guessing you must have bought it from like a China site or something, because otherwise I'd say complain and ask customer support to fix that for you. I'll be right back.
For us, I had to buy a converter to convert digital sound to analog sound for my home sound system. I'll probably just sell them. I'll put them up on our for sale thing there. There's somebody out there who would want them. They'll convert them themselves and let them have the headache. Okay, everybody, 9:30 I'll get off in 14 minutes. 15 minutes I'll get off here. I got another thing at 11, so. If y'all don't mind clicking the like button, I appreciate it. The new TVs do digital and have analog. Ooh. Try the Beatles fan club. I'm sure there is a site for it. I'll have to try that out. Because it's 1 to 8. Everybody check everybody's channel. Yeah. The nights are the nighttime are nightmarish. I'm trying to quit smoking, so I'm not sleeping too good. I'm a lot of tossing and turning and waking up multiple times and stuff. You know how that goes. I guess it's your body doing this. But I'm having some pretty funky dreams, man. I'll probably put them on our want ads here. Kijiji want ads. Who knows, they might go pretty quick. I won't ask her a lot for them. Sorry, everyone. I won't ask a lot for them there, just so I can get rid of some of the crap I have. I sure hope so, Ian. And I'm starting to get bags under my eyes and all that crap. I think this is probably the strongest urge so far these past 2 days. The urge to go back and have a cigarette, you know. It's been really tough. And I've noticed some body changes too, you know. I don't know if I have a marketplace. I don't think I do. I'll have to check that out too. I hear you, Destination Chronicles. Yeah, you know, up and down with the sleep thing there. Oh shit, it's too cold to have a yard sale. You ended up putting on a lot of weight. I'm trying to put some weight on for winter and all that because I could use it really good. At least 20 pounds at least if I can. Oh, really, Ray Swift? It's called Marketplace. I'll check that out. I have Facebook, so I'll check that out. Thanks, Curtis. Have a great dinner tonight. And we'll probably see you tomorrow on Roger's show or something. You take care. Thanks, everybody, for clicking on the like button. I appreciate it. Oh, cool. Cool, drone pool. Oh, Dang, Proctor. You take care, Proctor. Thanks for coming in. What's John doing?
What's going on?
That was weird, man.
What, the garage doors?
That's in your door. What the hell's he doing?
Yeah, well, you know what it is? I still hit the wrong garage door button. I slipped the wrong button. And the cat ran in here. It's hiding under the car now, so.
Oh, one of your cats or a stray cat?
No, not a stray cat. One of mine. Yeah, the garage has an echo. I know. There he is. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. My cat wouldn't bite Val. Or maybe he
No.
would.
Because she's got a cat from hell, that's why.
He's so big.
You sure it's not a skunk? That's what Roger's saying.
Oh, I'm sure it's not a skunk.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Oh, there you go.
This cat's never done anything to anybody.
Well, that's cool. It's a tame cat.
Oh, yeah.
Val's got a cat from hell.
Yep. Val's cat from hell, basically.
Like a pet cemetery cat.
What's the cat's name?
I have no idea. Val has multiple names, which I can't mention on here.
I was just gonna say, well, if you haven't picked a name yet, we can come up with one.
She's got a few. It just hurts my ears just hearing her saying them.
Prop Gear says they love pussies.
Can we all?
Demonetized. Immediately demonetized. You need to relax, bud.
I can't remember the damn name of her cat. Okay, everybody, I'm going to get off in a couple minutes there, I guess. I'll give John a break for the night. I appreciate John for coming on.
Oh, Cam, I was happy to come on and spend some time with you.
That's cool, dude. I like having you on.
Yeah, I like being on too. And
You're
you know
a
what?
knowledgeable guy, man.
What?
You're pretty knowledgeable.
Oh, I appreciate that. And hell, give me an update too on what happens with the video transmitter, because I think if you try that one suggestion that somebody already gave you to solder it right to the battery leads and make sure there's a cap there, that might clear it up.
I'll try that.
And if not, we'll figure something else out.
Yeah, don't worry, everyone. I'll be back on here at 11 o'clock tonight. Maybe Val might join.
Oh, you'll be on 11? Yeah, well, I'll be awake then. I'll probably check in.
Well, it gives me a time to go down and have coffee and
11 Eastern, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Ian, you take care of yourself. Thanks for coming in, Ian Flying. Yeah, destination, yeah. Because I still got a show at 11 there with maybe Val might come on. It depends on how bad she feels. Okay, Raj. Thanks for coming on, Raj.
Yeah, Roger, thanks for having me come on, man.
Cool.
Because Roger's the one who's saying that he's the one who said, hey, it'd be awesome if you could go on with Cam. And I'm like, yeah, sure.
Oh, that's great.
First, I was like, it's a really bad time, but then I made some time.
Oh, thanks, John.
So yeah, thanks, Roger, for inviting me on.
Okay, prop gear. Hey, jump off. Drone pool, Destination Chronicles. If everyone's around at 11 there, I'll be back on. Maybe Val can join us. I'll see how she's feeling.
I'll probably be around at 11, around 11, well, 10 o'clock my time. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be
Yeah.
around.
Oh, that's cool, John. We'll probably get you back on or something if you want to.
Yeah, we'll see. I would appreciate that. We'll
If
see.
you got time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
Jay.
maybe someone else will be on too.
Well, jump off. I'll be on. I'll back on at 11. So there won't be any sleep until like after midnight.
My cat wants to go in.
Of course. Okay, Ray Smith. You take care, everybody. Thanks a lot for hitting the like button for us. I appreciate
Everybody,
it.
it was good to be here.
Cool. Thanks a lot, John. I'll catch you after, maybe later on if you have time. If not, that's cool.
Sure, man.
All right, dude. Because I think I'm doing Wednesdays, Sundays and Wednesday. I think it is.
Sundays and Wednesdays. Okay.
Yeah, because Val is not doing them.
Okay.
Well, because
Gotcha.
she's working real late and she's got to drive like a maniac to get home, and she doesn't have her dinner, and you
Gotcha.
know.
Yeah,
Drone
man.
shots,
Hey, you
take
know
care.
what? You know what? Here's what I'll do. Probably gonna go have dinner because
Cool.
we're having breakfast for dinner. We got bacon, eggs, toast, the works.
Ooh,
Then
that's
a
good.
little time after that, if you want, like you got nothing going on, do what we do on Coast and just open the room a little early, and I'll let you know.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay.
Yep. Thanks
All
a
right.
lot, John.
Take care, man. I'm gonna be getting off here. Cat wants to go inside. Hopefully Val feels better. Hopefully, she comes on. But
Yeah. Thanks, John. You take care of yourself and bless you,
send
right?
her my well wishes. All right.
I will.
Take care. Take care, guys.
Bye, John. I like John. Okay, everybody, I'm going to get off here for now. I'll be back on at 11 o'clock. And maybe Val can join us then. Everybody have a good night. If you don't make it on, there's no problem. I appreciate it and bless you all and thank you very much. On the way out, if you haven't already, you can maybe leave me a like. It'd be cool. Okay, everybody, I'll catch you later tonight for some of you. You take care now, huh? Bye, Drone Shots. Ray Smith, Son, Jay, Prop Gear, Drone Pool, Ian Flying, Destination Chronicles, Joe Mack. Take care, everybody. I'll see you tonight, maybe. Bye for now.